Hello Geeks and Gamers, Matt Lemke here with 3Gamer Goggles, and today we have another box breaking for you. This box breaking is on the Amega Weapon, which is also the name of the company. Amega Weapon is a game that previewed last year at Gen Con 2014, and they'll be back again this year, 2015. I'm pretty excited actually to get to take a look at this. Inside, and well, like most of my box breakings, I would say that I've never seen this before, but I did see it and I did play it last year. It just took me a little bit of time to getting around to it. Inside you have the black and white rules. They're about, I don't know, 12 pages-ish. The game is pretty easy to follow and understand. And then we have the quick start procedures, which in a day or so, a day or so after this goes live, I hope to put actual gameplay and how-to. And now we're moving into some of the more fun stuff. And we're going to put the game board actually on the bottom and focus on the contents of the box. Now we're going to take a look at the pieces, the pewter pieces that they have. They're all pewter, solid all the way through. And we're going to zoom in so you can get a look at the detail of these models. This is, I believe, the Black Star, if memory serves correct. Then we have your what I would call standard universal flying saucer type of spaceship. Another one of the spaceships. There's going to be 6 spaceships in this game, I believe. Here's one influenced by obvious things. I'm not going to say any names. Another one kind of looks like a cruiser, or it looks like it's influenced by a modern day biplane without the wings. And then this one kind of reminds me of a shuttle of some sort. And this is actually kind of reminiscent to me of old missiles from Star Blazers. And then inside, okay, I'm not going to open all these up because I do know what a lot of these are. These are like for your scoring right here. And we're going to zoom out just a hair. These are your ship's logs. And these are, well, we'll get into the rules of the game in our next video. And then they even have a Young Warriors one for playing it with younger people. Inside we also have a D20, a D6, and a D10, which those were pretty good rolls. And my computer is yelling at me because my typewriter key is broken. Then you have your different money cards. $10,000, $5,000, $50,000, $20,000, and then promissory notes for when you have to borrow money. And the biggest of them all, $100,000. So I'm going to set this off to the side. And these are your different missions. These are the cards you would draw. Let me set this somewhere safe. These are the cards you would draw that tell you what your objective is. For example, this one says you reap what you sow, as the saying goes, and you sowed peanuts. So that is what you will get. Chart your course for the Mom, which is one of the planets on the board, which we'll get to that in a second. Your course for the Mom, and harvest 60,000 gold. So that would be one of your mission objectives, or profiles as we should say. And we're going to zoom out at this point. Oh, I should note that these punch in here like this for easy storage of your pieces. Now we're going to zoom out and we're going to take a look at the board. Now the board, there's actually what? I think there's 4 pieces, and you can rotate them, and well, this is game number 106, so we'll go ahead and we'll zoom in. It's initialed by Scott Gowers and numbered, and I got talking last year with Scott about this a little bit, and he actually went through all of his games with that gold pen or Sharpie style of marker, and numbered every box and numbered every board. Well, not every board, but one of every board. And you put them together. They can go together like this. They can be in different places. But there's various number of different hazards. There's different star bases on the map. Now, for those of you that are familiar with this, I'm just going to go through real quick and kind of slide these on like this. Slide it through so you can get an idea of the art, and slide it back as I keep chatting a little bit. Some of the art in the game, especially on the cover, might look kind of familiar to you. It might have certain influences because the artist for this is Greg Winters.
Greg's done all kinds of cover art for Star Wars, most of which has been used in the gaming industry.
And I think, don't quote me on this, but I even think he is accredited for doing some of the earlier posters like Empire Strikes Back. But your mission, your goal is to move around from starbase to starbase on the game boards, basically. And you move around, you do different things. You want to avoid the red dots because they make you draw different things. And there's only certain paths you can go through on the asteroid belts. So, like for example, if you start counting through and one of those is over into the other one, you actually crashed into an asteroid. And then, of course, there's the dreaded black star. Once the black star comes on the board, it moves at random, so you have to try and avoid it. And the black star actually adds a lot of great fun to this, shall we say, a semi-cooperative / backstabbing kind of game, as much as you can, randomly. Now, again, just to review real quick, you get all the money cards, you get the mission profile cards. Oh, I lied. 2 6-sided dice, a D10 and a D20, which, again, I rolled fairly well. And then you get all your mission profile cards, which I'm going to go ahead and put in here like this. And then you get all your pewter pieces, which I'm going to lay down here until we play the game, like so. And I'm going to throw that little piece back in there. Put the mission profile cards back here. Grab the game boards, slide them back on top. Everything fits pretty nice. Dump the rules back, and now we can come back and talk about some of this influence of the art. As you can see, I mean, that even to me kind of really reminds me of Star Blazers a lot. I've been watching it lately. Obviously, this ship here kind of reminds me of a certain Star Wars type of spaceship. You can kind of see TIE Fighter influence here. So you can really tell where the games come from. Now, thanks for watching. This has been a box breaking on the Amega Weapon, and this will be up as part of our Road to Gen Con. Please join it, subscribe to us. We've got a lot of information coming forward about Gen Con, things we're going to be doing, things we're going to want to try and do, people we're going to interview, information on releases, a brand new newsletter. So thanks again for watching. Have a good day.